Start it up.
All right, we're watching out for Victory X and Fear itself, but right now we're watching as Ogre 2, the captain, is pushing Greenbox. He's going for a rocket, and what's crazy, guys, is Ogre 2 used to be known as one of the best snipers, if not the best sniper in the league. Now he is happy to give up that sniper rifle to his teammate Fear itself.
Yeah, I remember back in the day when we had our countless sniper battles one-on-one. He was always a game changer, but now it's what a leader takes. You can change your position for the better of the team.
Alrighty, well guys, while I was looking at all 8 screens here, I noticed that Tsquared was not ready really for this game. He had the wrong settings, and here's the player who picks up the sniper for Classic, so that may cause a slow start for Classic. A kind of rookie mistake here on the main stage, not being prepared. We'll see if it comes to bite him in the ass. Right now we're watching as Ogre 2 is sitting still in the sword. We're gonna move on to someone more exciting. Tots is fighting people on Greenbox, and so is Victory X. It actually looks like Ogre 2 playing a bit aggressive. Now, in the past, we really we're annoyed by Final Boss's passive playstyle because you see the talent is on this team. This event, they've been playing a lot more aggressive, Scott, and it's showing with their top 3 placing.
Yeah, definitely, Chris. And in the past, Final Boss wasn't aggressive because they could only get the objective done if they were completely set up, so they had to take things one step at a time. But with the addition of Tots, they can be more on the fly, more Halo 3 oriented.
And speaking of Tots, let's switch to him. He is flanking Classic right now. He's out there snipe one, and he just picked up a clutch double kill. He's finally going to be taken down, but Final Boss starting off strong, 9-6. They took the power weapons out of the hands of Classic, so it's all about the battle rifles on the map right now.
Sword bridge to Toxic. I'm backing off.
Our swords is. 2 of them are street, flanking. Under bridge.
Where? Enter pit ramp.
Go to runway. Our pit box.
Tom, you gotta get that.
He's our
Go for less, 2 of them for less.
Our turret. Our turret, weak. 2 shots.
There's one hit.
Still turret. One shot. Nice, shoot it. Time's the west. Bridge. Their sword, in sword, ching.
Watch RS1.
Check sword, ching. One shot, their sword frag. 2 1-shots. Top turret, 1 shot. They're all 1-shots.
You guys aren't doing it. Let's just wait for rockets.
He's background still. I'm gonna go hallways.
They're green. In rockets, shake.
Our ball.
Two rockets, guys. He's our cam, what side?
Our green. Shake's 1 shot in green. Our green. Goes to our hallway. Green. One shot or neither. Absolute or neither. Nice. There's turret still. In green. Nice. Rockets there, 1 shot. 1 shot, they're green. 1 shot, they're green. Soldier. He's their pit. He's their Walshy. 2 their needles. 2.
1 hit to Toxic, their camo.
Chip, 1 hit, they're green. Do they have a sniper?
Their camo, 1 shot, he's just gonna try to insta.
Shot background. Got him, they're training now. They're training coming on to you. There's 2 in green, guys. Jumped out of green.
Toxic's 1 hit to Toxic. He's our green box. He's up. Guards training 1 hit, I got him. 2 down. What time's the West, Joe? Whoa, dude. So you guys have their turret? Snipers 1 hit on their turret. And
Training weak. Training weak, they shot on him. Last guy, wait on it. I'm dead.
they're training. They're going to the training. Back up. Wait up for help. Maybe come to the green with sniper. Watch our green.
Maybe come to green. Wait. It's green.
No one there, top. One shot, top.
Sword, enough sword also. You're by yourself.
Nice, German soldier.
Check green still, guys. Check green, big.
Our side short on bridge. Coming
training.
bridge. He's going back our window. Ogre 2.
They're green still.
He's really weak. Ogre 2's weak with sword. He should be weak.
They're green. He's just running on the Walshy weak.
So over to the sword. When you're going on their sword. Back up.
Where's Ghost?
Make sure that guy does not.
RS1, he's RS1. Turn around, Topsy.
Yeah. You missed. Watch out. I got two. Our sword sniping. Our sword sniping.
Jam bridge. Our sword.
Weak. Bridge weak. Watch out, bridge. Yellow, Cam, weak. Yellow weak. One shot on the street, Cam. Tinsley weak, RS1. Chase me, RS1.
They're all weak.
Victory still there. Oh, name back here, Joe. Almost shoot. Stay alive.
One shot. Be okay, ramp. Also. In the car. Two cuts.
Train still there. I'm coming at sword, guys.
Victory's training weak.
I'm looking back.
Victory.
We're going back.
What training?
Back to top turn now. Over two.
Right now.
I got him. Nice. They're training behind you, Kyle. I'm going for rocks. I dirty rocks, I think.
Sniping training. One shot they're training.
Stay alive. They're green. Fear yourself one shot. Fear yourself still one shot.
I'm
coming, Marcus. I'm with you, Kyle. Victory's weak. Dead.
There's training.
Training one shot, Vic.
Top turn with sniper, guys. Try to cheat you guys. There's training one shot. Nice.
Watch Clear spawn. Victory search. No, runway, Victory. Nice, one shot. Nice. Go for it. Stay alive. Nice.
Make sure you run out.
They're still good too.
In the runway. I'm coming
They're tough.
Shot RS1 in our street.
Our street.
I got street. That's fine. Where? I help.
One in RS1.
Green right now. Nice. We got it. Watch our green. Check one hit our green. Absolute our green. I'm looking. If he jumps through, I'll get him.
I'm coming camo to watch camo with you.
They're training green.
Alright, hold on.
They're camo on me.
All right, so guys, checking out the score, 41-36. It was tied at 26. Back and forth since then. Scott, what have we seen?
Well, you see, Final Boss really trying to set up for the power weapons, and Classic's aggressive playstyle is just taking advantage of that. Final Boss just needs to be a little more aggressive. We saw in the first game that if they're aggressive, they can beat this team.
And random third person at the end of the booth here. What are you seeing?
I'm seeing Classic bounce back from a rough series. I mean, they just basically had their way with them. They know they've got the advantage in this series based on the score, but Final Boss, as Ogre 2 said, clutched it in 2 Game 5s. I wouldn't count Final Boss out even if they struggle in this first game here in this rematch series.
And if you don't recognize that voice, you haven't been a fan for long. That is Sundance D. Giovanni, co-founder of MLG, joining Scott and I up here. And Sundance, I have to say, Soldier 187 has really been impressing me in the series against Final Boss. Right now, he has been hot with the Rockets, and he was the player flanking most of this game. Classic now just 1 kill away from going up 4-1, and they do. And now we're going to take a look at the stats here. 16-10 out of Soldier. Tsquared was doing work with that sniper rifle. You saw the no-scope. He went positive for. On the other side, Ogre 2, 15-13 without the power weapons, doing a nice job of going positive. But Fear itself, he was getting the sniper for Final Boss, and he just couldn't put it to use.
Yeah, a little surprised there to see Fear and Victory at the lower end of the spectrum right there in terms of the kills. But, you know, Final Boss, again, they're a bit more balanced, a bit more aggressive. I wouldn't count them out. That was a rough start to this series, but it's a long series. And as Ogre 2 said, if Classic looks ahead too far, Final Boss will take advantage of that.
And guys, they have to be very careful because this next game type is one that Classic is very strong at, and that is Onslaught, Capture the Flag, and Sundance. 4-1. Final Boss needs this game.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. They need this game for obvious reasons. They need to bounce back. That Slayer game, they probably felt like they could have won it. They were up ahead early, but this is a bounce back game for them. If they don't win this, it's going to be an impossible